Hey everybody, today I have a new pickup video for everybody. These are things that I picked up locally within the past week. They range from completely free to about $45 Canadian. I think you're really going to get a kick out of what I found, some really cool items. So let's take a look. So I thought we'd start off here. This is an iMac G5. It is a PowerPC 2 gigahertz model. The seller for this one was looking for about $60 Canadian. Upon discussing it with me, we realized that it is not worth that much. It is not functional. So in the end, he decided just to give it to me because he knew I was a fan of these machines. Now, this one has a problem, which I can demonstrate right now. So I press the power button. It is chiming. And generally, very soon, you would be getting a picture on the screen. You probably can't hear it right now due to the microphone, but the hard drive is reading, but completely black screen. Now, if I let this sit like this for a little bit, the screen does not come on. The power supply is making a high-pitched whine, so I'm assuming that it means the power supply is the bad part. I have already opened it up. I have checked the capacitors. They all look perfectly fine on the motherboard. So I'm assuming it just really needs a new power supply. Oh, I've also changed the RAM, I've reset PRAM, all that, taken out the battery, almost 100% certain that it is the power supply. So I'm hopeful. I have a friend locally who has one of these machines, or was junking one of these machines, that he could give me the power supply and that is compatible, and hopefully I could get this one working. Okay, so let's move on to the second item, or items. This is something, again, another local pickup I'd found on Facebook. It was somebody selling some Apple memorabilia. If you've been watching some of my videos, you can definitely tell I'm a big Apple fanboy. I like to see if I can get the obscure items more than the machines. I do have most of the machines that I want. So here is what I purchased. The gentleman actually worked at Apple in their New York store. And these are all of the shirts that he would have. Now, some of you might say, oh, that's kind of disgusting. To me, it's actually kind of cool. I'm not planning on wearing any of these shirts. They will just be going into my collection. It is about 21 different shirts. So we have some. Not all heroes wear capes. I can help you meet your Mac. Now, he was working as a genius in the store from the iPhone 3G launch. He has many, many different shirts for different themes. This is for the iPod Nano. They're just honestly really clever. I could talk about this stuff for hours. And I picked them up for barely anything. It cost me, I think, about $2 to $3 a shirt. And again, they're all themed. And they're just really cool because this is not something that you generally come upon every day. Now, some are doubles, unfortunately, but that just means because one's a long shirt, one's short sleeve. So on the back, all of them, they generally have something that explains it. So buy a Mac, get a free iPod Touch. Ask me for details, hence why there's both together. I'll connect you now. So he was working with the iPhones. I'm just going to go through quickly. iPod Touch. Oh, excuse me. iMac. iPhone. And judging by that iPhone, you can tell how old these are. One Wise Man. Christmas themed. This, I'm assuming, was for children when they do the field trips at the Apple store. And then just a couple more basic Apple shirts. So it is a large quantity. I don't think I'm going to be wearing these every day. I'm probably going to be keeping them for the collection, but is something really cool that you definitely don't see a lot of people purchasing these days. All right, so now the best piece I think that I picked up this past weekend is right here. This again is something I found locally on a Facebook ad. I couldn't believe it was real. I raced over to get it. And what it is not a computer related item. It is not an Apple related item. It is video games related. This is an official gift given to one of the developers who was working on the Bioware game Mass Effect 3. It is completely real. I checked into all of this. This is somebody that was working on the game. It is a real piece given to everyone who worked on it. This was a company that was working locally. I don't think it exists locally anymore. And it's just amazing. This is going to be hung in my game room with pride. It is something that I'm sure no one else has hanging in their game room, so that's why it's really, really cool to me. So, I hope you enjoyed this pickups video, guys. If you did, please subscribe and leave a like. And I'll see you in the next one.